Hi, so um the focus right now is really being the support I need for myself. Uh I said I want to become my own best friend. So I've been talking to myself a lot more. I've been recording a lot more, but really just not trying to waste time. Now it's still I still enjoy myself, play video games, watch TV, do whatever, because I'm not just full go all of the time. But in the morning, more importantly than anything, in the morning, trying to make sure that I actually utilize the time and maximize the time in the morning because I just realized how important it is and how critical it is because my morning really determines my day. So right now, um, I'm kind of I'm getting ready. I want to smoke. Point blank. Period. I want to smoke. Um, but I don't want. I don't like to smoke. So if I want to smoke, I want it to be something that's good. I don't want to be smoking just to be smoking because I don't even like smoking. So I was in Michigan recently. I got several things from the dispensary. So I'm trying to see what I like the most. Uh, the one that's the best is this yuzu sour. So I'm about to do that because for the past, so what's today? I think today is the 16th. So I got back the night of the ninth. So since I've been back, it's been a week basically. And this whole week, because I got, let's see, one, two, three. I got like I had 6 or 7 different things. Um, so honestly, I think only 3 of them I might get again. So anyway, said all that to say this: just being mindful of my experience, what I want my experience to be, and how much control I have over how my experience turns out on a day-to-day basis. So when I'm doing my lap and I pray and I'm listening to my music, I want to feel a certain way. I want to be in a certain mood, and smoking helps with that. But it don't help if I'm not smoking what I need to smoke. So basically, I experiment with a lot of other stuff, and this was one of those things that I saw as a luxury, but now it's kind of like, even if it is a luxury, like I don't have to do it at all. But if I'm going to do it, I'm not about to be wasting my time or money with stuff that I'm not happy with. And that's a principle in every area. So just thinking about that, thinking about how much stuff I neglect to do just because I don't feel like it, and how much more likely I am to neglect to do it if I put it off. Um, I might not feel like cooking in the evening. I might not feel like working out in the evening, doing push-ups, whatever. Walking, like, so if I do everything in the morning, then that's everything is done. Anything after that for the rest of the day, it don't really matter what I do. I still did what I needed to do. Um, so that's where I'm trying to get to, is getting back to having a super solid morning routine. So that's the conversation I'm having with myself, and trying to be the best friend I can be to myself. Now, that morning routine is not solely working out, studying, all of that. It's also like maximizing it. So what's relevant this morning, what really was worth me recording this morning was, and it sounds so small or simple. So I take a shower every morning, but I have like these African scrubbing nets. So those get washed, and I wash them in a little garment bag, like I don't even know. Anyway, the little mesh things. So anyway, I washed them and I didn't put them back where they need to be. So last few showers I took, I just washed up with a washcloth. So I was about to take a shower this morning, and I'm just thinking about the experience. Now, I also wanted to start doing a cold shower because they say that's something to help with discipline and health and all of that stuff. And unfortunately, my water don't even get cold enough to do that. So I call myself trying to do that because I'm trying to just, make small changes, whatever change I can. If it's actually gonna be a benefit, like shit, let's stack them. Like if it's better to take a cold shower, let me take a cold shower. So, but anyway, I'm taking my shower, and I just feel how different it is taking my shower with the scrubbing net versus the towel. And it's like, why would I ever use a towel? I don't really need to. I'm not in a rush. Why would I ever take a quick shower if I don't have an appointment or something that I have to be at? And I thought about how many things I do just out of routine, habit. Like I sometimes I rush through stuff, and it's like, why am I rushing through it? It don't matter how long I take to do my personal hygiene. It just matter that it get done. So simple things like that, back to trying to be my own best friend. It's like, man, hold yourself to that standard that the goal is not to get done. The goal is to maximize every experience that I have, from brushing my teeth to taking a shower. Because if I do those things, the person that I become by investing that little bit of extra time and effort into these things is a much better person, and I accomplish more and more productive. I'm happier. I have better relationships. Everything is based off me becoming the person I need to be. So there's a few small things, and I mean, but the small things are the big things in the big picture because they compound over time. So, from everything from my teeth, I get a lot of comments on my smile and my teeth, and it's like, not that I don't appreciate it, not that I don't think it's warranted. It's just like, but I know I want it to be better. I know I'm not happy with it. All the small things. So I don't want to ramble, but the point is, my experience daily is my choice. So I'm not gonna choose to take a quick shower. I'm not gonna choose to just brush my teeth real quick and don't worry about lining my hair up or shaving or whatever else. I'm gonna invest the time into being the best version of myself on a daily basis and becoming the person I want to be. So that's kind of the next, I don't know, realization that I came to this morning, was if I'm truly trying to be my best friend, like, what do I need to direct myself or advise myself to do that I can do now? So with all of that being said, I want to be the example for myself, not just for my kids. I got up, already had Micah take his bath. He ate some pancakes or whatever, and now he doing this thing. He on his phone, but he was on his phone before he did any of that. And the standard is to do that stuff before you get on the phone. So he didn't get in trouble. I just went in there and ran some bath water and told him to brush his teeth and do what he need to do, because the goal is still to teach him, not to punish him, not to lecture him, not to just to make sure that he's doing the things that he needs to do that are in his best interest in the long term and are going to allow him to become the best possible version of himself as quickly as possible and be successful as early in life as possible. So just all these things running through my head. But the big takeaway for me, the thing that I want to keep top of mind or at the forefront of my mindfulness and thought process on a daily basis, is do all of the little stuff, right? Because you're so much better when you take the little bit of extra time and put in a little bit of extra effort the person that I become by doing that is the person that's going to accomplish all the things that I want to accomplish, and is the person that's going to create the life that I want to have, and be the type of person that will attract the type of people that I want in my life. So it just keep it simple, even with the small stuff. Like every day, whether I don't have an appointment, I don't have a job, none of that matters. Like go through the day, like the goal is to be the example of how I should live my life. And with that being said, all of the stuff that I list out that I need to do that should be a part of my daily routine, just do it one day. Because if I do it one day, I set the example for myself. And once I set the example for myself, I can maintain and set the example for my children and the people that look to me for guidance or look up to me. So that's really what I want to be mindful of and try to accomplish today is to get through everything I want to get through. And I did two things that I felt like I want to make note of. So I downloaded two apps. One of them I think is cool because it's basically just a checklist, but they made it fun. So like it's all these different areas. You can focus on education, physical health, mental health, all of this stuff. But like all of the tasks in these different categories is like structured like a video game. So it's like I got a system, and as I check off these tasks, I earn points, and then I progress. So, or at least my avatar does on the app. So I think that's pretty cool because I think it's just a interesting way to encourage myself, hold myself accountable, push myself, because it's like a video game. So it's like I am the person doing the actions for the game, getting the stats, leveling up, all of that. So I downloaded that app because I think that'll help me. So the goal is to do everything on the checklist for the day. And if I do that, I set the example and then just build on that day to day. And then the other one is, instead of kind of doing, I don't want to say mindless scrolling, because I'm pretty mindful of what I have on my feed. So if it's people with a lot of negativity, if it's whatever, I'll delete that stuff out of my feed and try to keep my feed, relatively positive. I only post things that I want to see on my personal page. So if I ever just want to scroll social media, I can go to my page and just scroll my page. I look for other stuff to add to my page, but I know if I need to go to social media to feed my spirit, I can go to my page and it's only going to be stuff that encourages me and supports my journey to become the person that I want to be. So said that to say this, but I do spend a lot of time just, passing time because I ain't doing nothing. So I also downloaded another app that the name of it is slipping on my, I think it's called like Deep Stash or something like that. But it's just a lot of summaries or the main key points from books that are helpful. So just really transitioning, like I said, implementing, trying to get on my personal development journey, health, spirituality, education, business, everything, and get the ball rolling. So those are two things that two apps that I downloaded today that I feel like will be useful in doing what I need to do. And that's also, I talked about my prayer. I pray for certain things, and then when I see opportunities, if they align with what I've been praying for, then I will take those chances. It don't always work out, but I feel like that's a better way than just being scared or apprehensive or whatever. Like, something gonna happen, but like, what am I gonna make happen? So anyway, said that to say this, I consistently pray for the tools and resources to help me become the best possible version of myself. So I hope that those are two of those things. So yeah, started the day off with mindfulness of solidifying my routine, implementing some tools to make it easier to solidify my routine and make it fun, and hopefully allow me to be more consistent. So that's what I got from kind of taking some time to be mindful, which was one of the things on the checklist on the app. 10 minutes of mindfulness. So I just really thought about my situation and small changes I can make. This what a yuzu sour. When I was in Michigan, it was something that I liked. I haven't smoked it since I've been home, so I'm gonna smoke that today. Uh, it was cloudy earlier. It's not quite as cloudy, so that's another reason. I'm just trying to be mindful because I was so like caught up in. I can appreciate even it being a cloudy day because then I can go out on the balcony and not be in the sun if I'm not out super early. So anyway, mindfulness, gratitude, just trying to get one day, get through one day doing all of the things that I need to do and implement the new tools that I have to hopefully provide the structure to make that easier for me. So that's what I got so far, and I'm sure I'll get some more because like I see I just see progress in everything, and I'm looking for it, so I'll find it.